Hey everyone, so this is a set of nails I have literally just done on Mummy, and I am sat with everything I've used in front of me, so for once you're going to get it all correct, straight off. So I started off, we'd messed up diaries, so she'd gone about 4 or 5 weeks, and so she'd lost a few when they'd really outgrown, so we took off the previous set. I filed down to a really thin clear base, and then I've put my forms on, ready to resculpt. And I'm coming in and I'm just creating thin bases on all of my nails, so creating that little tip and then doing a little bit of a wash of thin clear over the natural nail. Just a quick note on my new editing and stuff. I had a few people say that the writing and stuff was a little distracting, so I have now done it with much smaller kind of logos and writing, so hopefully this is better for you all. The reason I did it basically is because I get asked the same questions like numerous times a day, so I thought if I just, first of all, if you've got like my name up the top, because you'd be amazed how many people don't know who is doing the video even though you're on my channel kind of thing, so just a little bit of a it's me and working with the Glitter Fairy products, and then down the bottom like the full product list and stuff like that, is just because so many people ask, I thought it'd just be easier just to pop it there. So I hope this is a little better for you and it's all a bit smaller. So I'm coming in first of all, and this is a Team Gorgeous colour, and this is called a Latte Shine from the Aztec collection. I've come in with a decent sized bead, and then I'm kind of patting, pulling down, not really worrying about structure, I'm just wanting to get a nice even colour. So when I first placed it on the nail, there was a little bit of kind of marbling from where I'd picked up, but it kind of like, as I patted it and worked it out, it went away. Now because I'm using CJP Monomer, I want to then cap this in crystal glass. So you can use any colour you like for design, any product you like for design, as long as you cap and base in one system. So I've got CJP as my strength, and then I've just used the Team Gorgeous colour as a design. And then we're going on for the full glitter nail. Now this glitter is, Liz is still choosing the names of her glitters. So this is from I know a lot of you also watch Liz Guild's channel. So this is one of her Christmas glitters. And it's so pretty. And if you're a member of the Misslucysnailartist group, you've had a chance to help name it over the last few days. And she'll be letting me know in the next day or two what its name is. So as soon as it's been named, I will pop that in the description as well. And this is from her Crimbo collection, which will be out soon, can't give a date. So I've used a small bead of clear acrylic to pick up that glitter, and then I'm placing it on the nail, and then just using the tip of my brush just to kind of nudge it around, just pushing it into place. It's a bit of it's a kind of a multi-cut base, but then you've got big dots and stars and stuff, so less is more. If you're not used to working with the chunkier glitters, just come in with smaller beads and slowly build up that base. Just kind of nudging it around until I'm happy with the coverage. And if there's just a few bits left that you want a little extra on, you don't always have to pick up a bead of clear acrylic. You can just dab your wet brush in the glitter if you just need a few pieces just to fill up any gaps. I'm then going to come in with a bead of clear acrylic, and I'm just going to pat, tap and pull that down the nail, making sure all of that glitter goes nice and matte, being nice and gentle. I don't want to drag any of that glitter off because I'm doing a fresh set. I'll be pinching these, so I need to make sure I'm not dragging that glitter as it's still setting, so nice and gentle, and making sure it's all fully encapsulated. The next now, same again, so creating that clear base, so starting at the tip, placing a bit of clear on the nail bed. And then coming in with another Team Gorgeous colour. And this is Biscotti Bush, again from the Aztec collection. And I'm just creating a nice solid colour. So I don't want to get full structure because I'm going to cap it in clear, but I don't want to just wash it on in case the colour looks a bit patchy. So I'm just coming in, patting, tapping, pulling that down where I want it. And I'm happy with that coverage. And I'm going to cap that nail in crystal glass again. As I'm working along, just popping on my pinching tool there. And I decided to do all the nails, including the thumb, so you get a full hand shown here today. It's not very exciting because they're all kind of plain colours. She just wanted something nice and nude because we did very dark super fine glitter last time she came in. So she just wanted something kind of nude and neutral. So that's why I used the wanted to get one of these glitters in there. And I thought I'd use different kind of the nude and browns on her. And this one I'm using here is Nude, and that is a CJP colour. So I'm not too worried about using it as a design powder because obviously it's CJP. So it's the same as my Monomer, so I can actually create a proper nail with this. So I'm not worrying about working too thin or anything like that, because I can then cap it in clear. A lot of the time I do cap in clear because I'd rather save my colours. Sorry, but my scruffy hair getting in shot there. So I hope this camera angle's working for everyone as well. So I've got finally, seem to always be going on about my camera angles. Just checking she likes the colours there. Yep, we're all good. So I'll carry on along. And then with the thumb, I'm doing the same as on the ring finger, so we get 2 colours on there. Two glitter nails on there even, sorry. And again, starting by placing that nice clear tip on there. A little bit of clear on the actual body of the nail. And then coming in, a bead of clear acrylic, dabbed into that glitter, placing it on the nail, and then just using my brush to nudge it around. Now again, if you're not used to working with glitter, make sure you use small beads with small pickup and just add a little bit at a time. So I'm slowly nudging and pushing that around just with the tip. And again, just putting it where I want it, make sure I've got that nice coverage. And then capping that entire nail in crystal glass. It changed shot there because I was halfway through filming and my camera just turned itself off because it was saving to my phone rather than to my memory card, so it ran out of memory. So that's why there was a little blend there. So again, Starting at that cuticle area, and I'm working nice and gently because I don't want to be pushing and pulling this glitter all over the place. I want to be keeping it where I put it, so nice and gentle as you're capping it. And when they're all set, remove the forms, and look, I'm showing you filing. Haven't done that for a while, have I? Okay, so side wall, free edge, getting that shape that my client wants in. And then gently round that cuticle area. I know I'm a little out of shot, I notice in a minute. So I reposition her hands and I do 2 nails on screen for you. So yeah, sorry I'm a little bit out of shot there. On that cuticle area nice and gently, and then doing the entire body of the nail. Can you see how my fingers are always pulling my lady's skin and cuticle area? Cuticle area? Always pulling all the skin and everything away from that nail. It's a good way to stop you cutting a lady's skin and over filing on the skin. There we go, I finally realise I'm half in and out of shot. Have a little play with my camera. And I could have just cropped that out and just shown you one now, but I thought I'd leave it in anyway. Okay, so we're going to do one more. Happy with the shape of that when I go on to another one, which does happen sometimes. I'll be filing one nail and then I kind of catch sight of one I've just finished at the corner of my eye and I'm like, no, that doesn't look right from that angle. And now time to file this one in. So side wall, free edge, and this is real time, and you'll notice that when I did the side wall it was just a couple of swipes. Get that free edge in, free edge in the shape you want, and then coming around that cuticle area nice and gently, and then starting on one side of the nail, and then I gently work my way around. And that way you get a nice even file. Again, starting at one side, working my way round across to the other, so you always get a nice even file. And when they're all dusted off, I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. So here I am using a Moyu from the Henna collection, and this is plate number 3. And the light polish I'm using is Fox Fur, and the darker one is Whiskey Sour. And I'm using their Kaleidoscope stamper. So I'm painting a little bit on the design I want, scraping it off, picking it up and placing it straight on that nail. The other plate I'm using is also from the Henna collection, and this is number 1. So picking it up and then placing it straight on that nail. Okay. You can use like a dotting tool or similar, just to kind of go around the cuticle area, just to kind of like make sure there's no nail polish in there. And I'm going to put my first coat, and this is using the CJP LED Topgloss. So putting that first coat on, always double top coat your stamping. With that one, I'm just going to place that in the lamp and cure that for 30 seconds LED. And then I'm going to place a second coat on. Nicely upshot there. And I'm going to pop this in the lamp and cure that for 60 seconds LED. And this one, love, when you top coat that glitter. Oh, it just looks so shiny. And then once that's been in the lamp for 60 seconds, bring it out, let it cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to use a lint-free pad with a bit of acetone-free polish remover just to get rid of any excess varnish around the nails from the stamping, and then just use a little bit of my NSI Natural. So there you go, guys. Mummy T wanted a nice neutral set, and I think I did that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Any questions, comments or requests, just pop them below. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!